definitely a bit of a nip in the air today. First signs of autumn, perhaps? I don't know. My knees are telling me it is. Morning world, welcome to Wednesday, 21st of September. Let's get, come on, yeah. Right, so no news yet from our daughter Emma. She was taken into hospital a day or so back. She's been suffering quite badly with this pregnancy. My grandson is due to be born next month, sort of middle of next month, but I got a funny feeling that he might be here today. She's been suffering quite badly with preeclampsia, terrible headaches, very, very high blood pressure. Doctors, hospital will be very worried about her, hence the reason she's been kept in. Just had a message from her about an hour ago to say that she thinks she's going to they're going to break her waters for her today. Now, she was induced yesterday, midday, still nothing's happened. There was talk last night of maybe they're going to induce her again. So, Emma, although by the time you see this, my grandson will be here and hopefully you'll be home and everything will be well and you'll be okay. Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with you. So, and our grandson. So, I'm hoping everything is going to be okay. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Right, I've got to throw you out. You know the score. Come on, you've got to go out. Out you go. Go on. Out you go. No. Don't be awkward. Go on. Op it. Although the grass is, well, I'll say it's growing, it's cold at night. So whatever encouragement the grass gets in the day to maybe put on a bit of green, nighttime just turns around and goes, no. So pretty much set now that we are going to be continuing feeding now until well into next year. April next year. I'm hoping I've got enough bales. I think I have, but I might have to eat a few more of those just to cut down on the demand for feed. So, speaking of beef, we've got our last animal booked in for the year. So we sold 4 packs out of it so far. We've not really advertised it, so this is actually the first bit of advertising we'll do for that pack. If anybody wants a beef pack, get your order in soon, avoid disappointment, and I think it will be arriving here at the farm on December the 8th. Yeah, something like that. This up here is the last of last year's haylage. So once these black bales are gone, we are then into what we made this year, which is 308 bales. And like I said, that should be enough. We should have enough for 160 days. But 160 days from now is still tight. too tight for comfort. Anyway, they gotta have it. Right, so plans for today. I'm not going to get involved with too much today. Like I say, we're waiting for the arrival of my first grandson, which I'm hoping is going to be in the daytime today. So we want to be available should we need to shoot up to Gloucester and visit our daughter for whatever reason. So I think today is going to be delivering firewood and just fiddle-faffing around the farm. Literally not getting committed to anything too intense, that something I can drop at a moment's notice and go should I need to. That smells all right actually, including the bit that just shot up my nose. Later in the week, not much later because it's Wednesday, Friday this week, we are off to, well, I hope we're off, providing Emma's okay and the baby's okay, we are off to the APF show up at Ragley Hall. It's about a 100-mile trip. I think there's only 3 of us going. Martin's not overly keen on walking miles and miles and miles around the showground. Mikey probably won't be able to come because he'll have his new son and probably a very uncomfortable wife to look after, so he can't come. So it looks like it's going to be just Ewan, Oz and me wandering around APF show. We'll take the camera with us and I'll try and explain to you why it's pretty much, out of all the shows that I do, including agricultural ones, the APF is probably my favourite. Look at this poor half-starved bunch out here. Anybody think I never fed them? Still, at least they're not vocally complaining. That's when you know they're hungry. Come on, you lot. Breakfast is served. Yeah, they're not that hungry. Right, put this away. Actually, that can come off. I'll put the pallet forks on. I know it's lazy, but you know what? I don't care. Right, we'll put a bit of fuel in this in a minute, and then we'll put on our first bags of logs. First, I'll have my breakfast. Well, done a couple of bags out to a couple of local customers for firewood, but I've got to loiter about now because I had forgotten. I got a visitor coming today. Do you remember Matthew Bell from Timac AGRO came out a couple of months ago, did a load of soil testing for us. Well, the results are in, but it's not Matthew coming back to go for the results for me, it's his colleague Simon. So we're just going to loiter around here. I got a few bits and bobs to do with the skid steer, a bit of tidying up to do. We're going to loiter around here, wait for Simon to turn up. We're going to go through the results of our soil tests, and I know they're not good. I already know they're not good. I already know why some of them are not good, but it's something we can deal with. And then I'm taking Simon over to the other farm, and we're going to do soil samples over there on all the ground that we're about to plough up and put back into wheat, because Reg did a soil sample test over there last week with his pH tester, and what did he say it was? 5.4 pH? That ain't no good. So we're just going to double check that. But we're going to do a full soil analysis. It's not just pH, we're going to do trace element analysis, everything. So yeah, and this time is going to be quicker because Timac's labs, which were struggling with meta work, I think now they either have a bigger lab or a second lab, so now they can keep up with the demand. So okay, right, okay, we'll go on and just do some more with this. half a dozen, maybe 10 bags of logs in the barn down here, just because they're easy and quick to get to. We store most of it in the big barn, just out the way, but quite often it means I have to move a load of trucks to get to it. So we'll put a surplus down here. Okay, that's 14 bags I bought in here. That'll be plenty for today and maybe tomorrow as well. Plus that bag on the end up there, I've just bought that in, and that looks like Simon. Timed that right, didn't I?
How's your day been? Good to see your face. How you doing? Tell me your story. I just wanna have a conversation. I just wanna make a friend or two. I'm not trying to change your mind. All I'm trying to do is be